Hello, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today Paldea Evolved has become available in Pokemon TCG Live. And I just want to talk a little bit about how to approach a new set in general in Paldea Evolved, in particular as a budget player. I'm a budget player, don't want to spend much money. If I do spend money, you want to use it wisely, but generally speaking, not spend money at all. And I imagine a lot of you out there watching this video are in the same situation. So let me talk about the economy for a minute. There's probably a lot of new players too, since PTCGO just shut down and Live Command beta. There may be new players. So the basis of the economy is this battle pass, right? Right here on the home screen through this button here. I have something I could collect. I'm going to wait on that. But so within the battle pass, there's 50 tiers. I'll scroll over. You can see that. You have plenty of time to get through the tiers, so don't be stressed. Just kind of do your daily challenges. You'll be fine. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes. So at tier 0, in the basic battle pass, which you automatically unlock, everyone does, you get some decks here, 7 Paldea Evolved decks, quite nice, 1,250 credits, which is what you use to craft some cards like that, and you actually get a deck, and it's the start of a nice deck that people are looking forward to. It's Chien-Pao EX, then you'll get 1 copy, so that's not enough for a very effective deck, but you get that. You also get some copies of the Baxcalibur, which is an important part of that deck. So that's nice that you get those cards. You get some Jet Energy for the new set also, and some energy retrieval cards. So you're getting the start of some of the cards you want there. That's quite nice. As you go up the battle pass, the tiers, you are going to get more cards to complete the deck. So just be patient. Don't craft the extra cards. Go up the tiers as you get it. You get more copies of the Chien-Pao EX as you move up the battle pass. So save your resources, don't craft the cards, rather just work up the battle pass. Within a few days, maybe a week or so, you'll have the deck in full to play. So that's one aspect of it. You get the deck, you get more cards as you go up the deck, and then you also have the premium battle pass. That will cost you 600 crystals to get. When you click get premium pass, you have 2 options, just the premium pass itself for 600 crystals, or premium pass plus. It costs you 3 times as much. I don't know why it says 3 times value. I don't think it offers you much more value at all. It's certainly 3 times more expensive. Just get the premium pass. The premium pass plus unlock some tiers immediately. Be patient. Just wait. Just play the games. You'll unlock the passes with plenty of time. Like I said, you have 9 weeks to get through it. That's plenty of time. So 600 credits. Unlock it as soon as you can. If you don't have the crystals, 600 crystals, my apologies. If you don't have the crystals yet, you will soon get them through completing the daily challenges. Unlock it as soon as you can get it for 600. So that's the basics of the economy there. And then to move up the tiers in the battle pass, the biggest way is through the daily quest. There's 2 quests. One is the easier one. On the left, you get 50 coins. That gets you cosmetics only, and then 300 points towards the battle pass. And then the second daily quest is a little more difficult to do, but again, not that hard, and you get better rewards for it. You get 60 crystals, which are a currency you can buy cards with, and 500 points towards the battle pass. So completing both daily quests, you get 800 points to the battle pass each day, and you only need 1,000 points to move from one tier to the next. And you should be able to get those other 200 points each day just by playing and winning a couple games. You should be doing this because you like Pokemon, so you'll probably it should be easy to finish a tier a day in the Battle Pass. So therefore, it won't take you more than 7 weeks at that pace to get to the top. You have 9 weeks in total. And if you play more games than just a couple a day, you'll complete it a lot faster. The other thing to point out is, besides the cards, and you can see here you get some credits with it, and you also get some crystals as some of the tiers as you unlock them. Then you also get packs. At the premium pass, you get a mixture of older packs. Here on tier 16, you get some Crown Zenith packs, or 1 Crown Zenith pack. But on the basic battle pass for every tier, you get just the newest set, Paldea Evolved. So the basic battle pass, as you go up, you're going to open a lot of packs from Paldea Evolved. I can't remember the number. I've counted it up in the past, and it's quite substantial. So what I recommend is waiting to craft new cards from Paldea Evolved until you complete the battle pass, all 50 tiers. That's the way to maximize your resources in live. Now, you might not have the patience for that, but I would still hold off as much as possible to craft those new cards. Certainly don't craft cards that you're going to pull from Battle Pass rewards. Don't craft that Chen Pao. It's expensive. You're going to get it for free in a few days. Just hold off. You're going to get some more superior energy retrievals, whatever those cards are. So just wait to craft the cards from that you get directly in the Battle Pass. And even more in general, I would encourage you to wait until you complete the Battle Pass before crafting any new cards. I'm going to do an experiment. I did it last time with Scarlet and Violet. I'm doing it again here just to see what the value is in waiting. I've put together a 60-card deck. It's not really a deck that can be played. It's a wish list deck that's mostly Pokemon, a few of the trainers that I would like, and a couple of the energies. None of these cards are given in the Battle Pass directly. But these are cards that I think I'm going to want, so I'd want to craft them, and I'm going to see these cards which I own 0 copies of now, just by opening the packs I get in the Battle Pass, how many of these cards am I going to pull? Because if I wanted to craft all these cards right now, I went through the exercise, added things up, and it would cost me 23,550 credits. That's 23,550 credits. That's essentially all the credits I have right now to craft these cards. That would not put me in a good position, but I anticipate I'm going to pull a large number of these cards from the packs I open, and that's going to benefit me by a lot by waiting. So that's a test I'm going to do. I'll report at the end when I finish the Battle Pass how much I saved on that. But I encourage you to wait on crafting cards for the new set. Feel free to craft the older cards, because those you're not likely to pull because you're not opening many packs from those sets. But the newest cards, the longer you can wait, the better off you will be. One other thing just to point out with the new set, exit, I don't really need that. Within the shop here, there are some new bundles. I'll be taking a look at these bundles as a budget player and seeing how valuable they are. They're kind of interesting. We have a Koraidon EX, which has 1 card in a number of packs. Generally speaking, this is not the best way to spend your crystals. I'll take a look later on, but at this point, stay away from that. Similarly, there's a Miraidon. I love the card. It's not an issue, but in terms of utilizing your resources, don't buy this card. Don't buy a pack like this, okay? And it's certainly true for this. The promo set, if you really want these cards, craft them individually. Don't buy this pack. I don't believe it's worthwhile there, okay? And the one that I have to do some more research on, if you really don't own these cards and find you want them, it might be worth buying the Trainer's Toolkit 2023. I don't think it is worth buying, so I would certainly encourage you to hold off on that till I take a closer look. If you don't have the Arceuses, that's the biggest thing for value you're getting. It's obviously a very good card. You're getting a 1/1 copy. I very much doubt that these cards are worth spending the 1,500 credits on this Trainer's Toolkit, but I will be taking a look at it in greater detail and letting you know whether you should or not, depending on your situation. At this point, though, I would recommend holding off on any of these new products in the store. At this point, work on the Battle Pass, try out. I'm certainly going to be looking at these 2 new decks that they've given us on the Battle Pass. And obviously all your old decks still work because a new expansion came out, but rotation hasn't occurred. So just keep playing the decks you have. The other thing to point out, with these new sets, some of the cards are reprints, right? A couple of the trainers certainly are useful cards here. We have the one Super Rod was a reprint. So I have 4 copies of it. They're all older copies. And so therefore I don't need to craft it, it's not worth crafting it if you have old copies. So just take a look at some Super Energy and Superior Energy Retrieval. They are both reprints of older cards. So you may already have copies of those cards with a different art. So no need to use your resources to craft those. Just use the older copies. They work just as fine. As a budget player, spending resources to get the arts you like isn't really a very beneficial situation. You need to just do with the cheapest arts you want. That way you can get the decks you want without having to spend actual money to do it. So I'm super excited about Paldea Evolved. I look forward to looking at the decks on the Battle Pass and such, and seeing how I can progress through the economy and the Battle Pass, and just looking forward to try out some of these new cards because they are pretty exciting. Hope you're excited too. Take care.